What's going on, Ghost of the Roasted family? Your boy was under the weather yesterday. I apologize for this video coming out late, but y'all know when you raising a toddler, you got to fight off germs that you never even knew existed. Axel was coming down with a little cold. Do y'all know this little girl looked me in my face? She crawled up to my face and said, "Achoo!" I'm sorry, Dad. You sorry? Girl, I got Goongotchi now. Y'all, my throat started getting tight and itchy. I feel better now, guys. Your boy had to take a day off yesterday. So I'm over here drinking water to keep myself hydrated. So if you see me taking a sip, I promise you, it is just H to the Izzo, and it's not that drink. Hello. Even though I might need where my good stuff at? I might need to take a sip. Can y'all see this? This is moonshine. Ooh, you smell it through the bottle, baby. You smell it through the bottle, baby. Ooh, y'all. But did y'all see that video when I took a sip of it? That's the last time. Stacy told me I better not ever drink nothing, and then one of y'all send me through the mail again. But I'm a rebel, baby, and I do what I want to do. Hello, y'all. Let's get to these videos, man. Look, we got a lot of content that dropped today, so I'm not even gonna take up a lot of y'all's time, y'all. We gonna get straight to it.
Just pulling your leg. This next video has been circulating the internet, but unfortunately no one seems to know the original source. So, somewhere in Asia, a child is innocently crawling across the floor. Then this happens.
Oh!
The light in the room suddenly flashes off, just as the crawling child's legs seem to be pulled by something that we can't see. Incredibly upset by the occurrence, the crying child charges forward wildly as if to try to escape whatever might be after him. Or is he being pushed? It's kind of hard to tell. But with no source for the video, I guess we'll never know.
Now, why would y'all start off showing me this baby getting his ass kicked? Literally. Y'all know I'm finna get canceled. I'm finna get canceled, y'all. Y'all can't show me pictures of babies getting their ass kicked. Because I can't hold it in. I can't hold. David, what if that was your baby? Dalen, you over here making fun of babies. I can't watch Ghost of the Roasted no more. I'm not making fun of that baby, y'all. But please tell me that baby just didn't get his ass kicked. Literally. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm serious. Look. Y'all say. I don't know how that baby hopped like that. Something had to have kicked that baby or pushed it. Look, that's a leapfrog. And the light cut off. Hey, at what point do you gotta take your Christmas trees down? Y'all let me know in the comment section. First of all, I'm ghosting it. Because I ain't never seen a baby do a 10-yard leapfrog. But it looks like literally the light cut off, and it looked like somebody put his foot up that baby. It looked like let me stop, y'all, because y'all know our audience is very sensitive at the Ghosted and Roasted family. That baby, oh, look at his face. Oh, I feel bad. I'm gonna get off this clip, y'all. But I'm ghosting it. Let me know if you think that baby got his butt kicked. Literally got kicked in the butt in that clip. I can't. Please don't show me no more babies. I can't. Please don't show me no more babies. Y'all know I am not mature enough to see Ghost clips with children, y'all. Unlike the last one that got me in trouble, I believe this one. So I'm not going to talk about that child. That child looks scared for real. But he did get his ass kicked.
Number 4. A woman named Sherry runs a TikTok account where she posts random snippets from her daily life. But one of these videos is of something that she's not sure how to explain. While at home, she began to hear noises coming from an empty room upstairs. These strange unexplainable noises continued and became a somewhat common occurrence. Looking for answers, she decided to set up a security camera in that room to see if she could catch whatever was responsible. But when she finally received a notification from this camera, her heart sank as she reviewed the footage.
What is that? Okay. I just have to see it. I don't know why that is scared.
An unsettling dark figure appeared in the glass at the bottom of the door. What looks like a head and shoulders bobbed back and forth before eventually pushing one of the doors open.
Ooh.
And as soon as this door swung open, this chilling shadow ducked down, seeming to vanish into the floor. Sherry has no idea how to explain this, and has been incredibly uneasy ever since viewing this footage. All I have to say is, after seeing something like this inside of your home, I think it's definitely time to start looking for a new house.
That one gave me the chills. That clip gave me the heebie-jeebies. That clip gave me the heebie-jeebies. I'm gonna tell you why. That head and shoulders that pops up, like how can you? It'd be different if the shadow like took up like the entire frame of the window, like a whole person. That's at the bottom of the bottom glass. You know how small of a person that has to be? Even if a person was laying on their like stomach, they still wouldn't be positioned like that. Y'all, look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Y'all. Y'all. Look at that. Look. Watch, okay. He comes up. Okay, so if he was walking up like a regular normal person, it would have been much higher. If it was a reflection in the glass, it would have been much higher. Why is it just on the bottom? And then it disappears and you don't see any other movement, shape. I'm ghosting that one, y'all. That one's ghosted. That one's ghosted. I don't know. Give me a second, y'all. Y'all, I had to call for backup real quick.
Oh boy.
Just come, let me show you something real quick, Father. Come here. Tell me what you think about this. I'm going to show you something. Can you see the screen?
Mm-hmm.
What you think about this video? Watch this.
A woman named Sherry runs a TikTok account where she posts random snippets from her daily life. But one of these videos is of something that she's not sure how to explain. While at home, she began to hear noises coming from an empty room upstairs. These strange unexplainable noises continued and became a somewhat common occurrence. Looking for answers, she decided to set up a security camera in that room to see if she could catch whatever was responsible. But when she finally received a notification from this camera, her heart sank as she reviewed the footage.
It's a security camera. Just there for the show you did.
An unsettling dark figure appeared in the glass at the bottom of the door. What looks like a head and shoulders bobbed back and forth before eventually pushing one of the doors open. And as soon as this door swung open, this chilling shadow ducked down, seeming to vanish into the floor.
What do you think about that?
I think it's possible.
Okay. Do you think it was a ghost?
It was not natural. It was unnatural. It can happen. There are unseen entities that some do have the capability of interacting with the physical world.
Do you feel like that was a ghost?
It could have been a supernatural entity, whether you want to call it a ghost, a specter, or whatever you want to call it. It could have been a spirit, something from the spirit world.
Okay, let me ask you a different question. Do you feel like they faked that clip?
It's always possible somebody faking a clip. I'm not an expert on pictures and videos, but it could be real. Let's just assume it's real.
Okay.
Let's just assume it's real.
Okay. I just need to back up. I just need to get your opinion.
And we'll just say it's real until proven otherwise.
Okay. In other words, he's
it's
ghosting
It's real until it's proven otherwise.
Okay. All right. That's a yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Right. It's real until proven otherwise.
It's real until proven otherwise. He done made up a whole new category, y'all.
It's always real until proven otherwise.
Here we go. Number 3.
7. Over on TikTok, a woman named Tanya posted several videos of a bizarre phenomenon that she can't explain. Every night around the same time while she's laying in bed, what looks like the imprint of something moving under the covers catches her eye. But every time she lifts them up, there's nothing underneath that could possibly be causing this.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Y'all see that? My feet are literally right here.
Crazy.
My blanket will just randomly move like that. That is so weird.
That's crazy.
Stop! Y'all, my hair standing on my arms because that's creepy. It does this about the same time every morning. So I'm not sure what it is trying to tell me something, but it's creepy.
The imprint of something small can be seen moving under the covers. This peculiar movement looks as if a small animal is moving around underneath. But Tanya claims besides her feet, there's absolutely nothing else under the comforter. Tanya firmly believes this could be caused by her beloved dog Frenchie that tragically passed away. This adorable white pup was her best friend and would often sleep in her bed under the covers. It wasn't until after her passing that Tanya began to notice this strange phenomenon. So could this actually be the spirit of Frenchie? I'll let you decide.
Y'all, I would have burnt that bed down. I would have burnt that bed down to the bed frame. Let me tell you why I feel like this is ghosted. This is why this is ghosted. I told y'all on the graveyard shift before with my my auntie that passed away recently was in hospice care. Her sister, my aunt, came to visit her. This was probably a couple days before she passed away. She said that my aunt kept staring at the door, saying there's a man at the door, but there was nobody there. My aunt said that when she looked, there was no one at the door, but when she looked back at my aunt who was under the covers, and she swears by it, she said the covers were swirling around like there was something underneath the covers. Just like that. Just like that. That's the exact same way she explained what she saw. She was like, Dalen, the covers was up on Wanda, and literally something underneath the covers was like swirling around. And a couple of days later, she passed away. I'm not saying that lady finna pass away, but what I am saying that those two visuals are oddly similar. If you've ever seen anything like that, please let me know in the comment section. Please let me know in the comment section if you ever had that experience, if you ever seen anything like that before. But yeah, that one gave me the chills. That gave me the chills. I'm definitely ghosting that one. What y'all think? Let me know in the comment section what y'all think. It's a damn shame when I can be more empathetic to a lady in the bed over a baby getting his ass kicked. God, I'm like the Tin Man. I need a heart. Or is that the Scarecrow? Which one? Who needed a heart in Wizard of Oz? All of them needed a bath because I know they was funky. Ain't nobody take a bath that whole movie. Anyway, let me get to this next video, y'all.
Braid. TikTok user Kubo Koi is an account run by a guy named Tyler that we recently saw on this channel. After buying a doll off of Facebook Marketplace, the energy in his home took a turn and strange things began to happen. He's now often surrounded by unnerving sounds and the sight of objects somehow moving on their own. He's doing his best to capture these events on camera, and this is what he's managed to catch.
You're knocking on my bedroom door. Hello? Fuck. I'm so asleep. Hello?
While laying in bed, the sound of knocking on his door caught his attention. And as he got up to investigate, he found no one outside of his room, but the door across from him eerily closed completely on its own. A few days later, while once again laying in bed, the sound of something in his closet was keeping him awake. Getting fed up, he asked the spirit what it wants, and this was its response.
It's knocking again. Can you please stop? I really want to sleep. What do you want? Can you answer me? What is it that you want? Please stop.
After asking, "What do you want?" a soft, disembodied voice called out, saying, "Leave."
Can you answer me? What is it that you want? What is it that you want? What is it that you want?
Which sounds like this spirit either wants Tyler to leave, or possibly that this spirit would like to leave the doll. Getting desperate for answers, Tyler took advice from a viewer who suggested trying to use a Ouija board. But as we all know, using Ouija boards only makes things worse.
So someone suggested I try using one of these boards to try and see if it'll say anything. I'm not going to touch the little plastic piece because obviously then it would look weird if it moved. So I'm just going to ask it questions and see if it moves the thing at all. Do you have a name? What is your name? You have to move the little plastic piece to reveal letters and spell something. It just moved. All right, I'm done. I'm not doing it.
He stared down at the planchette, not quite sure what to expect, when suddenly it began to slide across the board. This slight movement was more than enough for him to immediately regret this decision and stop completely. And with all this activity surrounding this doll, I think it might just be a good idea to strap some dynamite to little Miss Annabelle.
Oh, he sound like me. He all about blowing up the spot. Okay, I ain't gonna lie to you. The first part of this clip made me want to roast it just by the knock. You get up all slow, and then the door in the bathroom closes, just because I feel like you gave ample opportunity for whoever was in there to creep into the bathroom, and the door was blocking for me to see the door, who could have pushed the door. But the disembodied voice, I believe that, because that's happened to me twice. So I was in the Seguin Hotel in Texas, in a room where a guy slit his own throat, allegedly, supposedly, to the story. Had my phone. I was asking questions like, what do you need? Are you here? What do you need? I go back and listen. And I say, what do you need? And clear as day, you hear a blood gargling sound that says, help. Y'all, I almost passed out. I almost literally passed out. And when I was at the Shanley Hotel, if you go back and watch that video, we catch a disembodied voice. I didn't hear it in real time as I'm walking down the stairs. We hear a voice clear as day. I forgot what it said. It said something. Go back and watch that video on my other page, and you will clearly hear the disembodied voice. So I believe that. I believe that. And as for the Ouija board and the planchette, if you've ever heard me talk in person, I always tell stories about how it is to shoot television and how it is to work with like producers and stuff that, you know, produce television. I call them the suits, the people that are in like New York and LA that don't come out into the field, but they make decisions from their office. So they don't really even necessarily believe in the paranormal, but they just produce these shows. When the Ghost Brothers had a podcast, they would let us shoot our podcast in this studio in Atlanta, Georgia. And this was an audio podcast, no visuals. They thought it would be cool to mail us a Ouija board to take a picture with for promo for the podcast. Y'all, me, Juwan, and Marcus set the Ouija board up, the planter up, and we was messing around as we should not have been. Y'all, we took our hands off the what's it called? Planchard? We took our hand off the Dorito chip, right? Y'all, all we heard was the studio engineer was a young woman. She screamed. And as we looked, that planchard had literally moved by itself. Y'all, y'all, everybody hopped up at that studio. Everybody hopped up. So I don't know if that studio was haunted or we was just doing something we ain't had no business doing, but that Dorito chip moved by itself. So for all of that, I'm going to have to ghost this clip. Have we ghosted everything today so far? Golly. Let me see about this next one. Yeah. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think. Please, because I could be wrong.
9. A TikTok user named Kendall is a young mom that occasionally posts videos on TikTok. A little while back, she worked as a manager at Macy's, and early one morning as she was running through her opening duties, she began unlocking the doors to open the store for the day. But while she was doing this, something unsettling happened nearby.
I just remember looking around.
That's crazy.
Well, then it just closes. Like,
As she unlocked the front of the store, one of the doors behind her eerily opened. She immediately noticed and stared at the door, wondering how exactly did that just happen. According to Kendall, this was the only time she ever witnessed a door open like this. And after asking her boss to review the cameras and explain what happened, her boss basically said, "I have no idea." Well, if this happened to be a ghost, at least he's a gentleman that opens doors for ladies.
Okay. All right, hear me out. I wanted to roast this. I wanted to roast it because I'm like, maybe one of the sensors went off. You know how the doors can be automatic, the wheelchair door or the handicap door. But look, the handicap doors are usually the doors on the far end because that's where you can push the button. And if you look back at this clip right here, you see the handicap button to the far right. That's the button usually that you got to press to open up the door. It's never usually the middle doors. Those doors are usually doors you have to push open yourself. And for that door, and they're usually pretty heavy. They're not usually like they're not usually doors that just easily come open. Like, look at this. So she opens that door. I'm ghosting it. I'm ghosting it. I'm ghosting it. But why would a ghost be at Macy's? Tis the season. I guess ghosts be holiday shopping too, y'all. I'm ghosting that one. Today was a ghosty episode, y'all. We 5 for 5 today. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about that last video. Are we ghosting it or are we roasting it, y'all? And if I should bring my daddy with his making up category ass back to the show. I mean, it could be until proven that it ain't. I love that response. Y'all, man, thank y'all for hanging out with me today, y'all. Love, love, love. Catch you next time.